Simply must have seen the answer with your own eye.
100%.
Like, were you good? Like, what you need? Like,
Nah, I have, because I didn't know what the hell it is. I still
Really?
don't know what it is to this day. Like, it's like a thing where, like, when you think about it, anybody could get stressed, and then it's like anxiety attack. But it's just like,
it's just for people
I don't know,
with
I
chronic
guess.
anxiety, it's worse.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, I could get anxious and just be, like, jittery or whatever, but, like, if my girl has a fucking anxiety attack, it's like, like, fucking, like, all types of fucking, I'm like, yo, like, oh, shit.
well, that's,
like,
well, I'm just, you know, we black, so we never taught no anxiety, nothing.
Yeah, you told
I mean,
you.
we don't even know
Better
what that
anxiety
shit
them
look like.
dishes.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just over here like, damn, this shit sucks. Like, yeah, I'm anxious about it, but so what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, you gotta get through the shit.
Right? Is what it is.
That being said,
All right.
like,
Are we live? I think we're live. I think we're good. We're in here.
Oh man, we just
We're
going in
doing
hot.
our thing. Yep.
Okay, well, excuse me.
yes, sir.
Well, you know, I figured, you know, that
Excuse me.
was a very good conversation to like sneak in there. So you know,
Oh,
I just
man.
snuck it in there. You know?
I like that. I like them.
Over there chit-chatting.
MacGyver over here.
MacGyver over here and a finesser in the seat. Look at
You
that.
know?
Look at that.
Calling Mick Finesse.
Right.
Mick
Welcome
Finesse.
to the Tap In Podcast. I'm your host, Jay Will, on the far side of the
The far
table today.
side.
I mean,
You have the
and of
elaborate-
course, I have my guys with me. I got Mr. Caden Bradley across from me.
All right, I just, you know, because now I know what they're thinking. They're like, oh, it's getting warm outside. And they don't think they still need a big brother. But what I want to tell you is there's a benefit to having a, that's why I say big fit. Or even for my homies, get you a big fit woman. Because what happens in the summertime now, it's cutting season. Now we shed some of the teddy bearness. We never get rid of all the teddy bearness. That's what makes us us. But we shed some of that, and then the muscles start popping a little more. We're a wave all year round. So I just wanted to, you know, it's been a while. I know it's warming up outside. I know the temptation, you know, for you to go maybe get a skinny brother might arise. I just want you to know I hate nobody. I love everybody. But don't think you have to shy away from the big fit brothers, or from my brothers the big fit woman, or just the fit and thick, or the thick and fit. I just wanted to relay that message. I wanted to let you know that it's always big brothers and my plus size sisters, or my mid size sisters and my big brothers. However the union comes together, just don't forget to get you a big brother, or for my little brother, get you a sister, and let it be plus size.
This segment is sponsored by
Big niggas.
Big people
niggas.
united.
Get you a big nigga today. For the low affordable cost of
$14.99 a month. Actually, and we support
support.
We support. My bad.
That's the true big.
A little hungry. What was that day you talked about steak and what? Steak and
What is it? I can't remember. What's the little holiday?
The
that they
man's
do,
Valentine's Day. We
Valentine's
support
Day or
that.
whatever. It's like steak and
Steak and
blowjob.
blowjob.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
I supported the matrimony though. Got to be saved, but nonetheless, in there, give me some of that. in holy matrimony.
All right. Well, we know how he's doing today.
Yeah.
How you doing? I got
good,
my
man.
man Dave over here.
Sun shining.
I feel like I gotta come with something.
You know, the
hot,
sun
bro.
shining. You know,
I
feeling
got,
good. About to get my tan back. You know.
I definitely got nothing compared to that. I mean, listen, I definitely appreciate the spiel because, you know, as a big dude myself, I appreciate the love.
We got to let him know.
You know, I'm locked down, but that being said, you know, a little bit of love never hurts
Never
anybody,
love,
you
never
know,
hurt
of
nobody,
course,
man.
you know.
Never
You know,
hurt
everybody wants to
nobody.
be loved, big, small, you know, everything in between, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Good vibes only, we out here.
Yes, sir.
I see. I see.
All right, I'm passing it back to you.
I
bro.
know.
What we
I
getting
have
into
none of
today?
that. What are
You
we
got-
getting into today? Well, I have a couple things I want to do. I have a game that I want to play with y'all in a little
Ooh,
bit too, because I
game.
came up with a game.
Okay.
Before we do that, though, you know, let's get some stuff out of the way.
Let's get some particulars.
Not no particulars, you know.
Nah, just throwing a word out there.
couple
Just happened to
things,
fit.
yeah. All right.
A little razzle dazzle.
All right. So I was talking to somebody about the NCAA, right? You know how they got the NIL deals or whatever. Everybody's getting paid. We was having a conversation about, you know, college sports, and the reason you watch it is because everybody wants to get into the NFL. You're playing for the love of the game.
Right.
You already know the stereotypes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, we was talking about, I said, I feel like giving kids that much money because I think there's a kid that made like $8 million in like endorsements.
Oh, Bryce Young or
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, bro, like you can't give kids that much that amount of money. You know what I mean, because
NFL already
they're
does it.
already, huh?
NFL already does it.
Yeah, but it's different though. You in
They're
college.
at least like 21.
And this
There's
is
a year-
This
they're
is
21.
the problem. The problem is this is the first time you away from your parents. You doing your own thing, and now you getting paid like that on top.
I do think there's more
around a group of people who already come from. Not come from crazy environments, but people who are there to party and have a good time too. No. You're already getting that type of attention.
I think there's a whole lot more than we know. I'm sure these are big college teams. I'm sure even for the smaller college teams, I'm sure there's some type of financial advisor. I'm sure they're not just. And it could be handing them these checks and it's just like, here, go have a ball. Like, I'm sure there's some kind of regulation. I'm sure there's some type of something going on. I'm not saying they're regulating every penny, but I'm sure that there's some type of financial help that's going in with this. I'm sure there's something. Now, whether they have a choice to do it, I don't, it's their money at that point. Mm-hmm. But
either way, I mean,
but
both sides of it, I feel like it can only get people in trouble, and it lessens college sports because now it's going to start looking a lot more NFL-y because it's like, hey, I already got my money. Think about it. Think about how many people made the league. The money they get now, I'm getting this bread. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the money.
Russell's quitting in college.
Yeah.
Nah, well,
you actually might be right. Yeah, you low key could be right.
But those players are going to be few and far between. Everybody's not going to get that Johnny Manziel, Jamarcus Russell. They're not the linemen. Those are going to be a very few and select type of players.
Bro, we shouldn't even.
And at the end of the day, to me,
we should worry about.
To me, that's good for the league because it weans out the type of guys that really want to be there and don't.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest. If football wasn't paying that much money, how many people do you think would really be in it like that? Like, don't get it twisted. I know there's some people
signing up to go to USFL and the XFL and the CFL.
I feel you, but I'm saying they still getting paid though. Yeah, but more than the average man.
Actually, they may not be. No, I'm dead serious. Them USFL contracts ain't like, they not like.
Well, no, when you go overseas, because I know from when I had a conversation with people, they were like, "Yo, we'll pay for everything. You make a little bit of money, you don't make too much, but they literally pay for everything: your car, your food, where you live at, all that shit." Huh? Overseas, it was like Germany.
Overseas different.
Like
overseas different.
They pay for everything.
You may not make huge buku bread, but the amenities they bring you is very nice.
That's what I'm saying.
Is it like an overseas pro league?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
And it goes.
Pro leagues always supply.
It goes by division.
Mm-hmm.
Like the minor leagues, like the stuff that you're talking about, they definitely aren't going to provide you with stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm just comparing it to what he was saying about how, it's not going to be this obscene amount of money. They're not going to, get to do what they want with it. I was like,
and I do think they'll put some kind of cap on the money. I don't think they're gonna let.
Bro, I'm telling you, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, picture Jameis Winston with bread in college. He was already stealing crab legs and doing.
Actually, there's a whole lot more than that. There's a lot of stories that a whole lot more.
No, I get what you're saying, but you can picture the people that they view as head cases or the people that made a mistake in college.
Right
now, you have money on top of that. It's only going to be amplified. The type of.
But my thing is, that's not. This is the only time it's being done where it's legal. Let's not act like SMU wasn't getting kids Ferraris and they were still going to ball. They was because this is the thing. They can still take it away. You can sign the NIL deal, all that stuff. I can still cut you from the team, and you think you just don't keep the deal without you playing something?
No, I feel you. But if I already
there's still power there. The only real power they're mad about is this whole transfer portal thing, which it kind of is getting ridiculous because I don't think you'll have, like, for example, St. Peter's. Those big three are legit just dipped. So. You know what I mean? Like, I understand people being mad, but until you're going to get mad at coaches for leaving mid-season and leaving in bowl games and leaving to go do this, I don't want to hear nothing about the players.
Bro, if they can cut you at any point, why can't you leave at any point?
College scholarships are not. They always show the dope videos of the walk-on getting a full scholarship. That's freaking awesome of the team to do. But those scholarships are a year basis. A team can decide, yo, man, you're not cutting it. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and
get rid of you next year. Yeah.
Like, it's not as all, go Irish, go, as we want to make it seem.
I feel you. No, that's true.
Plus, let's be honest. It's not like St. Peter's was going to make another run. Like, that was a Cinderella story.
They could have if they kept the team intact.
I mean, you're right. But it's also like
it just looks bad that players
would have had to go right.
I don't think it looks bad. It just opens up a portal. That's what it is, a portal of opportunity for them to go play at better places. That's all it is.
And potentially
because at the end of the day, a lot of those guys on smaller schools could have the opportunity to get those big schools. Look, they just maybe didn't play on the best AAU team or the best high school team or the better, so they didn't get UNC looking at them. Now it's like, yo, these boys can ball. Bring them to UNC. Bring them to Kansas. You know what I mean? Let them ball.
So You said before he went on this spill, you said you were more worried about the basketball players. Why?
Because I feel like with the guaranteed contracts in the NBA, that takes like a lot of pressure off the players as opposed to like a vast majority of NFL contracts aren't guaranteed, and there's a vast amount of incentives that you have to hit and stuff like that to like really fulfill your full contract. Whereas like, bro, you sign the NBA contract and Russell Westbrook and Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris, they're up like 200 mil off rip just signing the contract. It's like no matter if they get traded, it's not like we'll pay this part, you pay this part, and then like release some type of thing. It's like Bull's still getting that money regardless of where he goes. So it's like it takes the competitive edge out of, I feel like, the NBA as opposed to like the NFL. You still kind of got to grind for that contract. So it's like the Bulls are definitely playing hard.
But what I learned is even Ben Simmons, rookie football players now, top 1 through 10. To my knowledge, make more guaranteed money than a rookie NBA player. It's the second contract that's bigger. Because Ben Simmons' contract as a rookie was a 4-year, $12 million deal. Mm-hmm. And, like, so a basketball player is, not that that's some little amount of money, but compared to maybe, I don't know when Ben Simmons came out, but it was, we'll just say, for example, it was Saquon's rookie year in the NFL. Saquon's was $32 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With a signing bonus. I don't think NBA players get signing bonuses because their contract's guaranteed. And the only thing I know that they can do is once they get higher veteran status in the league, they can get a lot of their contract money up front. Like they can get up to 80% at the beginning of the season and just make the rest throughout the season. Mm-hmm. And then they're paid every 24 dates throughout the year, so the 1st and the 15th throughout the season. Mm-hmm. And NBA players can be paid, they're paid per game, but some teams do every other game. So it's a lot that goes into it, but
you got the point too, though, because I was watching Jalen Ramsey talk to, I believe he was talking to the Pivot, because he's been on kind of like a little media tour as of late. And he was talking about his rookie year and how they were, how they do the little, the rookie guy take us out to dinner or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? And he was talking about how he was counting the plates or whatever.
Oh, that was $1 million worth of game.
Yeah, it was $1 million worth of game. That's what it was. He was counting the plates.
Yeah,
or
it was like not 5,000.
Because
they do some rookies dirty.
We going to Roof Chris and having a good time, you know what I mean? But I ain't got it like that yet. So this is how much I know it's going to cost
At that time, he probably only
get.
had his signing bonuses. And sometimes they prorate them, depending on how big prorate them, and they do it for the duration of the contract. And then sometimes they just give them to you straight up front. But I know some dudes, they were talking about, like Sean Merriman spent $32,000. LaDainian Thomas said they got him for $18,000. LaShawn McCoy said they got him for $10,000. I think one of the quarterbacks, Lattimore, said they got him for $7,000. But that's because when you go to Ruth Chris's, you get a bottle. That's almost like $350. Like, then you get a bottle of King Louis. That's like $3,000. Like,
that's filthy right there,
bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, yo. Listen, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but let's do this here. Yeah, I mean, let's chop it up. All three of us, let's go thirds on a fucking club, and let's charge the regular bottle price for these bottles, yo. No $200 bottle. Let's just charge them straight $50-$60 for the big joint. $100 for the big joints.
You're talking like a business venture?
Yeah,
bro. That sounds like no profit.
Yeah, we're not gonna make
no money. But you about to make the money. You wanna know how? Because everybody gonna be in there like, yo, the bottles is cheaper over here. Fuck that.
Yeah, but you got to think people are going to the club for that flex. That's the only reason you can legitify why you go to the club, to do all that and get the lights and the flash.
Yeah, but if everybody can flex, I mean, guess how many people gonna be buying
everybody
the
can
bottles,
flex, they're gonna find a new way to flex.
We bought 10 bottles. Bring them over. Be like, yeah, they want 10
and
bottles.
And they gonna find out once, because people always post their price tag or stuff on social media. Oh, that's why you bought 10 bottles, because it's the same price as it is at the liquor store down the street. You know, folks. Once one flex gets too played out, like 2025's flex maybe be like, oh man, you went to the club and all this, man. I went and bought the car dealership. Oh man, we gotta go figure out how to buy car dealerships, guys. We gotta figure out. We don't. They're not just buying Lambos and Cullenners no more. They're buying the dealership and selling the cars. You gotta figure it out.
Mr. Beast.
We gotta
time,
do it.
bro.
Facts,
like, how
yeah.
We gotta figure out what's going on.
Facts. What was that? What else is there? Talk some shenanigans. Did you see the Kim Kardashian clip of her getting caught up? Her son found out.
I've seen
found
that.
a little sex.
I thought it was weird. It was on
Roblox.
a video game. I don't even know how that.
Yeah.
Roblox, though.
Roblox
Oh,
got
God.
her. It's like a little kid joint. I guess it's like
bootleg Minecraft.
yeah, there you
bro.
go. I was going to say. Yeah.
Oh no, I know.
All the young boys
Okay.
play it though, so it's like imagine your kid, bro.
So
It's like,
Saint is just like, mommy, what is this?
it's I think they said like
At some point in time, you had to know this was
God.
gonna happen, bro.
Huh?
Because those ads pop up anywhere. You could be watching a sermon and it'd be a freaking clap them cheeks ad. So, like,
I don't
you
think it
never
was
know.
an ad though. I think it was
What
like
was-
in Roblox, like somebody.
Oh, somebody put it in the game.
Yeah,
Oh,
somebody's
I
like-
thought it was like an advertisement
yeah.
or something.
They must have said, yo, it's that Saint West right there. Put it in here, flood it,
Flood
bring
it,
it in.
That's what confuses me. Like, how did they know that was him?
Well, I don't know if they
I
knew it
don't
was
know.
because he could have been any game.
Yo, maybe they just put it in and then he saw it and was like, "Yo, that's my mom," and they were like, "Oh, that's your mom." Keep this, bro.
We got him. We got him. We did it.
You see this
yo.
angle? Like,
Nah, I
dang.
mean, but
How old is your
realistically, he's not even old enough to be masturbating yet. So he's
Bro, isn't he like
young.
like 6, bro? Like isn't he
Something
young,
like
bro?
that. He don't know what that means. He just knows that he's seen it and it was like, yo, this is mom's. You know what I
That's
mean?
embarrassing.
And everybody knows
She
what their
was
mom look
embarrassed.
like.
They said she cried and called Kanye West.
Yeah.
If I was Kanye West, I would have hung up the phone on her ass. I would have said, I
There you
told
go.
you.
Yeah.
I told you.
But so this is just so I guess this is my my take on it. I'm not gonna flame Shorty for some mistake she made. I ain't saying mistake. She's a grown woman.
She was
Something
young
she
though.
did like
like
8
you-
years
you
ago,
just-
however year that came out. Because at the end of the day, you could be on Twitter and see somebody's sis, cousin, you know. That's why Twitter is such a wild place to me. Because I could see a sermon clip
Very
1
true.
second, a football clip next second, and somebody getting their back blown out. And I'm like, I ain't even just because you follow 7 people away and they like something that somebody retweeted 10 days ago, and I'm like, yo, I'm at work. Like, what the freak's going on, bro?
Okay, be sitting there scrolling. Yeah, Sean
I
Taylor
mean,
really
Sean-
did used to get busy. Next thing you know,
Next
fuck
thing you
me.
know-
Oh my God,
Man,
scroll.
That's why I don't be opening. You gotta keep because you know the sound that comes on when you open a video. You just be like, you know, I'd be like, man, good word, man. Good 30-second snippet, good word. Next thing you know, I'm not.
Okay, he be
Just trying to
looking
be
around
pure,
like, I
man.
ain't nobody heard
I'm just-
that
I
shit.
didn't do
I'm
that.
like, what the freak, bro?
Shit,
And
nobody
I'd be like, it's 9 in, like. Who retweeted this? And I'm like, I don't know who the freak that is.
The
Like,
grind never
Who
sleeps,
freak is? Who am I following?
physically and
Bro, that
So-
could be stuff from the 3 a.m. demon
what the
time
freak
bowls,
is
and
going
then
on?
it's
Yeah.
just cycling back
That's
through your
what I'm saying.
activity in the morning.
So,
There you
but
go.
like, so you know, I go on that tangent. I'm not like about to be like everyone's. Oh, yeah, we knew to laugh at Kim's face. Like, it's more about her son seeing this. We all knew people were going to see this. I mean, I don't. Maybe her mom seen it. I don't know. Like, I'm sure other people have seen this in her family, but it's like, damn, like no son or daughter at 6 should be seeing their mom in a sex tape. That should be private between parents. Like, that's to me
Yeah.
what it's about. It's like, yo, now, like that's.
But they
to me, the
sold
bigger
that
issue.
joint though, so like she had
No,
to know
no,
eventually
I'm
it was
not
coming back.
discounting
Like,
nobody. I'm not, you know.
I'm not gonna talk the whole business of it, but I'm quite sure they sold it. Like they were making money off of it for a while.
I thought it got leaked.
Nah, cause it was like produced.
Yeah,
Like,
she
did you
knew
see
about
it?
it.
The original joint? Like it was produced. Like
Bro,
Oh, it had
it was
like a title
Ray
and
J. Yeah, at the beginning, middle, and end of that
Starring Ray
motherfucker.
J and
Bro,
Kim
she
Gardner.
It gave you like a
Yeah,
couple
with
highlights
editors
before it
and
actually got
creditors.
into it. That was
That's
edited
like-
and put together. Like that was a
Because
real
that's like,
movie.
didn't it happen to Mimi? Mimi? Is that the lady's name from the Atlanta Housewives?
You talking about the Love and Hip Hop joint,
Yes.
Stevie J's joint? Yeah.
Isn't that what she said? She
that
didn't
was,
know.
Nah, that shit was Hollywood produced too.
No,
She
I'm saying,
came
but
out
I
and
thought
said
she
it
said
later.
she said something about I didn't know there was a camera. I didn't know he was filming. There's
I
like
don't know.
clips
Bro, she looked right into
on
that.
every.
I
social
know,
media
no,
clip
what
where
they
she's like,
said
oh,
was they had
kept
did it
retweeting her hanging on
originally.
a thing. I'm like, you
What
looked
they
in the camera.
said-
You looked at it.
What they said was they did it originally, and then they said there's not enough here, so they made them go back and shoot some extra shit, and
Who's they?
then made the people that the porn people that bought it. You know
Oh,
what
he
I mean?
bought. Oh, goodness, Lord, what's going
Adult
on?
film industry. We don't refer to it as pornography. Adult film.
The adult film industry people that bought it was like, yo, there's not enough here. We need more. So they brought them back and then made them record more stuff, and then they added it in.
Wow.
So they edited it and stuff.
Another episode of why you shouldn't get into porn because it's not real.
I
Oh,
mean,
100%
listen,
it's
yo.
not real, bro. That shit's
the
I mean, also,
bad that
I'm
they-
not trying to say that some self-righteous
All I'm
bull like
gonna
I've
say
never
is-
had looked at it.
all I'm
Like,
gonna say is-
I'm,
Whoa,
I'm
no
that's
one's
never my
saying
style
that.
to be walking around like that. But
All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna keep it real. If you're gonna be a stripper or a porn star, or any of them things, like, and you made that decision for your life, you gotta go all in. Like, I don't want you to half-ass it and then be like, yo, I regretted doing it, and now you trying to sell me skincare products like a month later. Like,
Yo.
we saw you. Like, we know what you were getting into, you know what I mean? Go all the way. Don't half-ass it. Do it all the way. Get the bag, you know what I mean?
Hey. That's what you're doing it for, to get the money.
That's what I'm saying. You might as well just go all the way. Get it.
But I feel like
bro,
as a man or
you know
a
what I mean?
woman, don't be mad when you see people sexualize you, man or woman. You're,
Like, that's
you're
literally
setting
your
yourself
job.
up to be sexualized.
Yeah.
All right, see, but here's the thing though, because I was having a conversation.
Now,
with
not
somebody
not
at
to.
work.
Now, I get what people are saying when they talk about sexualizing men. I get it. I'm not like being ignorant to the point. I'm just saying when you put yourself in the situation, if you're gonna be you as a guy, if you're gonna be a dude that's wants to be OnlyFans star, and you're mad that all women sexualize you.
Well,
For $750 a month.
I think sexualizing has become like subconscious. Like sometimes people don't even know that they're doing it now.
No, yeah.
Because I was having a conversation
when you do stuff
with
like if you see like how certain family members in the rack, you sexualize that, or like when somebody says how it was growing up in their house. Oh, you did do this? Well, like, it's my sis. Like, yeah, I give my sis a hug, or like aunties give like if you got older family members, you always give your aunt like a hug, and the kids like, oh, bro, you're weird. It's like it's my aunt Sharon. Like, what the freak you talking about? Like,
No, I feel you, but I'm saying like, all right, we was have a conversation. Dude had like a social media thing. He told me about his girl had updated her profile picture, and it was something her looking good in, and he talked to her about it. He was like, yo, like I'm really not, rocking with the profile picture. Like, why'd you put that joint up there? She was like, it's just a picture I thought I looked good in, so I put it up there. And I was like, I don't even think that a lot of times people were even processing that, oh yeah, somebody could sexualize this, because it just looks normal now. Like everybody does it. So you just thinking, if this is what all girls is doing, then I'm just going to do what they doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. It kind of like you fitting in. But then some people don't even realize, hey, like that's people's brand to appeal that way. You know what I mean? That's people's marketing scheme. So you following a marketing scheme thinking this is just regular stuff. You know what I mean? Not knowing that, hey, getting sexualized come with it, because you're not looking at that. You know what I mean?
right.
It's also like such a fine line between like just sexualizing in general and like sexual harassment. Like, because technically sexual like harassment is like any unwanted sexual
Any
conduct.
unwanted, to my understanding, it would be any unwanted sexual conduct and or forced sexual conduct on somebody.
That's
Didn't ask
like,
for
yeah,
it.
like forced is like, that's when I feel like you get to like the assault range. That's like cut and dry, obvious, like, yo, you're drawing. But it's like, if I say like, yo, like Shawty's looking bad, and like she doesn't appreciate that, that's technically a harassment right there, because she didn't want it. So it's like, I'm just trying to sexualize her in my eyes, but in her eyes she didn't want it, so it's harassment. So it's like, that's also like a really fine line that I feel like we like go through every day.
But then I also feel like that's bullshit, because if you put your best on and nobody said nothing to you, you would feel some type of way about it.
They'll never admit it.
That's
but
what I'm saying. Like, that's the
yeah.
truth. So like,
Yeah.
as much as they say no, we don't like when dude, you do like it to an extent. You just don't like
We talk
the
about this all the
people
time.
that you're getting it
yeah,
from.
like if
you
you
know
got
what I
it
mean?
from different people,
Yeah.
it'd be okay.
If you got it from the dude that you wanted to get it from, you wouldn't have an issue. It'd just
Right.
be like, all right, cool. You know, I
It's
got
when it's
my
from the
copy.
dudes you don't want it from.
But it's from the
a plethora of guys you don't want it
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. But we had that conversation before when we was talking about when you put that energy out, you can't dictate who's going to
who's
give
gonna
it back
give it
to
back.
you. You just
Yeah.
got to take it. You know what I mean? So that was, our little conversation about it.
And then we talked about how like men, no matter if you're with Steph is cold, and then most of them talk about legacy and winning the famous. At the end of it, you're going to need a woman for that. So their thing is don't chase the woman, chase success, let the woman chase you. Like that's the moral of the story. But at the end of the day, a man will easily. I think a man will much more easily admit that he will want to do things for a woman. Like, yeah, I don't just get a haircut or do what I do or lift weights, anything for the approval of women. I would have stopped that years ago. That's why I was doing that. But like, I do it because I genuinely love how it makes me feel. Makes me look how I discipline myself. But yes, I don't want to just be complimented by niggas. I'm heterosexual.
All right,
like
but here's the thing though. There's half and half though. I think that it starts out for women, and I think some people keep getting compliments, and then like they assume, but it won't be from women. They'll get compliments. Perfect example: you go to the gym, you see the big ass bodybuilding dudes, right? On TikTok.
He probably
and
get
shit.
more compliment from dudes and girls.
I seen a dude doing pull ups with the little bench
Yeah, it was
underneath
stupid.
him. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing that for?
Nothing.
Like, that's just retarded.
You could have got to wait and did what most normal people do.
Well, not even just that. I'm just like, who are you trying to appeal to when you do that? Because I don't know women out there going, oh my God, did you see him do this pull up with that bench?
They looking like,
he's so strong. They're just looking at you same way.
Then he took that exercise, but he was like,
yeah,
get the belt and you dangle a weight and you do a pull up. Like, what are you doing?
Well,
but I think he did that purely for just social media in general.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in general though. Yeah, I mean, people get that big. It's not, women don't look at them type of dudes and be like, yo, he's hella attractive. You look at when you look at the big ass bodybuilding steroid looking dudes, women don't like them.
They will be like, yo, we get more compliments from dudes
with your girls than we do from the girls. So like at a certain point, you're not doing it for women. You are doing it for men.
But I'm just saying in general though, like I think a man would easier admit. Even like I said, the Steph is cold, man. Forget these type dudes who be like, I want a family one day. I want to leave my legacy. And they're straight men, so they want a woman. But like it'll be like, yeah, bro, I'm not chasing women no more. But yeah, I look nice for me because I know I can like get women, whatever. Whereas a woman, it's like you got to pry it out that I wear something for a nice. But I think mainly for women, it's more so like the one guy that she wants, like that guy, or maybe I don't know, whatever she wants, maybe the group of guys, I don't know, whatever how his sister wants to rock out. But like, I just feel like you will have a dude easier admit it, where a girl like, oh no, I would never do this for a man. It's like, so you spend 17 hours on makeup always every day for you. Yeah. So do you not think you fine without it? Yeah. Or like
that's what I'm saying.
Because when you really find someone that really fucks with you like that, like they're gonna tell you from the heart, like, yo, I fuck with you with or without makeup. So it's like,
in my things, I don't think I get some dictators right to no makeup today. No. I'm not saying it like that. It's just like, if somebody really, really rocks with you, they rock with you. I'm not saying that means, slack off. Don't do the things you did while single. If you worked out when you were single, work out in a relationship. I'm not saying in that effort, but if you feel like I feel like if you always have to perform for somebody, like you always got to be in your Sunday best, that person probably don't rock with you. They probably rock with what you provide, what you look like, or the idea of you and having how you look next to them. Like I said, I'm not saying slack off. I'm not saying get cuffed up. We all know about relationship weight and all that stuff. I'm not saying like don't do you. I'm just saying if you always feel like you got to be, fourth quarter Jordan every second of the day, like dang, that's a hard life. I mean, Jordan missed shots. Like goodness gracious, Steph misses threes. Like you know what I mean, like that. I just feel like there's more to that.